Actions or action scripting within Vizrt Artist is a way to make something happen at a particular case in time, and you can use these actions or action script to tell it exactly what you want it to do. So to set this up, we'll use an example here, and first I'm just going to go into my server and my built-ins tab actually and drag some type of object down into the scene tree. And I'm just going to throw a material on this so that we'll be able to see it a little bit better. Now I'm going to go back into my stage here, and first thing I want to do is click on this little A button. Now I want to set up an action for something to happen to this cube at a particular place in time on this timeline. So to do this, I'm going to click or I'm going to drag this little A button here. And when we do this, we get a little window that we can come in and type a name. So I'm just going to call this action 1. I'm going to click OK. Now when we do that, notice it threw it into a container, but underneath we also have this little light blue area here. It's called action 1, and there's nothing in there. So I'm going to highlight this and then actually come up into the add keyframe marker, and I'm going to add a keyframe. So I'm going to slide this down a little bit, this keyframe that we just created. When I click on it, on the right hand side here, it opens up this box. So it is in this box that we can type some type of action script to tell it to do something to the cube. Now in this particular case, I just want the cube to move a little bit, so I'm going to write an action keyframe to accomplish that. Right, so I'm going to start by typing this underscore scene. Now this stands for this particular scene that I have open, and this is a little syntax for that. I'm going to hit asterisk. Next I'm going to tell it where I want it to find the object that I want to affect. So it's in the tree, so I'm going to type here tree, and then I need to tell it what you want to affect. Now I want it to affect the cube, so the name of the cube container is cube, but we also need to add the little syntax of a $sign before that. So now I'm going to type the name of the container, cube, and then type asterisk again. Now I need to tell it what I want it to do. So I want to change the position of it, and to access the position, we usually need to go into the transformation editor. So now I'm going to type transformation, and then another asterisk, and now I need to tell it exactly what I want it to do. So I'm going to say I want the position to be 34 on the X, 56 on the Y, and 89 on the Z. And I'm just going to leave it as that. You can hit enter if you want. And we come over here, and you notice when we have the little red timeline bar, we can scrub this. So I'm going to hit play, and once it hits that action keyframe, it's going to execute this action and move this cube to where I told it. So action scripting breaks down like this. First we tell it what scene we actually have open, which is this particular scene here, which is open. Then I told it where to go, which was the tree. This window down here in the lower left is called the scene tree. Then I told it what to affect, and we wanted to affect the cube. The cube name container here needs to start with a $sign before it. Then we told it where or what we wanted to do. So transformation, we wanted to affect the position of it, and to get to the position of it, we need to work within the transformation editor. So this area here is the transformation editor or transformation, and within the transformation we have a position. So I wanted to position set that to the numbers that I had in here. So this 34 was the X, 56 was the Y, and 89 was the Z.